Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Dylan, and as always, I will be your English teacher for the day. So I hope you're ready for a very laid back but valuable lesson, as today I'm going to be teaching you 12 of the most common texting abbreviations in British English. So what you will learn today shouldn't be too hard to remember because they're quite short abbreviations, but honestly, it's going to be a very easy way in which you can sound a lot more like a native when you're texting someone, when you're messaging someone on social media, or just using social media in general. Yeah, so make sure to stick to the end of the video as well. I know every YouTuber says that. Sorry, but I'm also going to be including a PDF summarizing today's lesson with a downloadable link. So very quickly, what is an abbreviation? Well, it's simply just a shortened form of a word or a phrase. That was easy, yep. Anyway, an example of this is number 1, extremely common abbreviation, LOL. It just stands for laughing out loud. Now, I know that everyone knows this one, it's an absolute classic. The most common way it is used, of course, is to say that you find something funny. For example, if you hear a hilarious joke like this one, you're probably gonna say LOL. LOL, right? LOL, it's funny. Right, number 2 is LMK, which stands for let me know. An example of this is if you're trying to make plans with someone and they're not too sure whether they want to come or not, so you could say, hi, do you want to do something tonight? They might say, I'm a bit tired actually, so I'm not too sure. And you could just say, okay, LMK, let me know. You can also use LYK, which stands for let you know, as seen in the example here, but you probably wouldn't say LYK right after someone said LMK. It might seem a little bit unnatural. Okay, number 3 is BTW, which stands for by the way. This is simply used when you have some information that you think could be of use to the other person. For example, we have my man here who is adamant he is set on going for this drink tonight. So he's coming across a little bit desperate, I can't lie. He says, hi, just wanted to let you know I'm still available for that drink, BTW. Basically trying to give some information that he thinks could be of interest to the other person in case, she does actually want to go for that drink. But honestly, it's not looking good for that guy. It's looking a bit sad, to be honest. Right, number 4 is IMO. I could have done a transition there. Alright, let's do that again. It's not looking good for that guy. It's looking a bit sad, IMO. Number 4 is IMO, which stands for in my opinion. As you can probably imagine, this is simply used to state your opinion on something. It's quite obvious, come on. For example, I don't think green really suits you, IMO, Sarah. Right, number 5, NGL, equals not gonna lie. This is basically used to say that you are telling the truth about something. Often it could be a hard truth. For example, you could say, NGL, I've really been missing you lately. That sort of thing. Right, number 6 is TBH, which is to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty similar to not gonna lie. An example of this could be something simple like, would you like to get some food? TBH, to be honest, I'm not actually that hungry. Okay, number 7 is ATM, which stands for at the moment. Also, it is another word for a cash machine as well, but it's not really relevant to this video. Anyway, this once again is a very commonly used abbreviation. For example, we've got Sarah. I think her name is Sarah. I think I've called both of these girls Sarah in this video, so for the record, they're both called Sarah. And she's saying, would you like to join me for dinner tonight? And the man here, who was previously getting rejected, says, I would, but I don't really have that much money, ATM. I don't have that much money at the moment. Okay, number 8 is... I don't know. Alright, IDK. It stands for I don't know. So for example, we have Sarah once again talking to the other Sarah. She's coming across quite desperate, to be honest. She's pretty much screaming, Sarah, dinner tonight, please. And the other Sarah says, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit tired. Right, number 9 is HMU, which stands for hit me up. Now this is just used to say that you want the other person to get in contact with you. For example, let's look at Sarah again. She's saying, "Hi again, I know you said you don't have much money ATM at the moment, but I found somewhere cheap we could go to, so just HMU, hit me up if you change your mind." And that message earns her an enthusiastic K, which just stands for OK. So yeah guys, it's things have changed. Things have changed for Sarah. It's not so easy anymore. Guys, we only have 3 left, and I don't want the end of this video to be too repetitive, so I'm just going to teach you all 3 very quickly, and then we'll look at a big example using all 12 of today's abbreviations. And we finally get to see how Sarah's dinner fiasco works out, so that is extremely exciting. Yeah, anyway, number 10 stands for BRB, which is be right back. This is used to say that you will be right back. You're going to do something which will stop you replying for a short while. Number 11 is WBU, which stands for what about you. This is used to ask someone's opinion on a subject or a topic in which you have just given your opinion on. Number 12, the last one, is CBA, and that stands for can't be asked. Now this is used to say in a slightly rude way that you can't be bothered to do something. It's not that rude, it's not like a swear word or anything like that, but it's very informal. It's the type of thing that you would say to your friend and probably not your boss. Okay, well, it's now time to look at the big example using all 12 of today's abbreviations, narrated by yours truly. So let's get into it. Guys, I was wondering for the final time if anyone would please come to dinner with me tonight. It is my birthday, by the way, BTW. I don't know, IDK. Wait, it's your birthday today? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. In my opinion, IMO, we should make a reservation then. ICBA, can't be asked, to wait for a table when we get there. Yes, I can do that now. BRB, be right back, we'll call them. I still CBA, lol. TBH, to be honest, that is a bit rude, but LMK, let me know if you change your mind. Just showering at the moment, ATM, but we'll leave shortly. What about you? I'm here already, I've been here for 3 hours. See you guys soon. Lol, not me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I expect to see my comment section filled with abbreviations only from now on. Right, as promised, here is your downloadable PDF summarizing everything that we learned in today's lesson. Alright, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys. Cheers.